Hey guys, First Regardsman here, and today I'll be talking about a bolt sniper rifle build for the sniper class in patch 9.0 Space Marine 2 to maximize our headshot damage. Now, the bolt sniper did pick up a couple buffs this patch. The headshot multiplier on the firepower variant is better than before, and the rate of fire variant shoots a bit faster. Both of these are very good options, but I'm taking the firepower variant today because I'm trying to maximize headshot damage. Now, for the perk tree, I would set them up the same way. I just go down here into remote threat. Enemies at a distance of more than 25 meters take 20% more damage. This actually comes to effect more than you would think with this weapon because you can actually shoot a lot of Majoras from quite a far distance with the bolt sniper because it is a sniper rifle after all. Then move over here into a pretty top tier perk, Survival Instinct. When your health is below 30%, you deal 25% more damage. This perk is really good to hit some breakpoints, especially versus melee Majoras, and when you actually have this active, your boss damage versus like a Neurothrope is kind of insane, especially when stacked with things like Targeted Shot for that 75% increased damage from a Cloak Break. Very powerful option, which is why I pretty much always go down this tree here. Then I pick up the perk Adamantine Grip, move up here into Finisher Reload. After a Finisher, the equipped weapon instantly reloads. This perk is not incredible for this weapon because usually the reload times aren't too bad, especially since you can cloak on this class, but I still pick it up because I want to move over here into the perk Unwavering Resolve. After reloading while having low ammo, damage increases by 25% for 5 seconds. This doesn't come into play that much because we do have a lot of ammo regen on this class, especially with the perk here Versatile Precision, but it's still pretty good to have that extra 25% damage buff when it actually comes to effect. Next, I just pick up the Headhunter perk for a 10% increased headshot damage, and then I also grab increased capacity for more ammo reserves because the firepower variant isn't exactly super ammo hungry, but a little bit of extra ammo does help. Now, the next one here is Strong Start. First round in magazine deals 25% more damage. I think having your first round do more damage comes up far more often than like your last round doing 50% more damage, because usually this weapon's going to be topped off quite often. You'll be reloading and not just like shooting out 6 shots in a row, so I do prefer this one. And I also like to move into the perk over here, Cleaving Fire, and then I pick up Recoupment, which is killing a Majora's level or higher enemy with a headshot with this weapon restores one armor segment. Cooldown is 15 seconds. This perk is really good to keep your HP up and avoid chip damage, especially if you're like range fighting a Devourer or something, because oftentimes, you go into your cloak, there'll be like a bunch of flying projectiles at you, you'll get the shot, take some chip damage, and then shoot them back again in the head to get like your renewal perk off, and when this actually comes to effect, you'll also get some armor back, which is quite useful. This is why I usually prefer to go up here instead of like the downward area over here, because I don't think like the Great Might perk is all that good. But that's pretty much all there is for the perk tree setup on the Bolt Sniper. It's pretty standard across all variants in my opinion, but the next weapon I do take for the secondary weapon selection is the Heavy Bolt Pistol, because this one does pretty much everything you'd want your secondary to do on the sniper class. Good gun strike damage, gets you back a ton of ammunition with Versatile Precision, and does a ton of damage on its own. And for the perk tree, I just set it up like the top half, though alternatively you could go down the bottom if you want, because the perk here, Able Damage, after using a class ability, damage increases by 20% for 10 seconds. This does pop up a ton when you're playing the sniper class because the sniper does go in and out of cloak all the time, but either way it is up to you. I decided to go up here today. Now for the melee weapon selection, I pretty much always take a block knife because the block knife does a stupid amount of damage in this game for a knife. It has really good synergy with the sniper in particular because Shadow Stab is quite easy to pull off from your cloak, and overall this thing's actually a pretty good melee weapon currently, one of the fastest block weapons in patch 9.0. And for the perk tree, I just grab the perk down here, Perpetual Strength, move over into Kinetic Energy because heavy attacks are overall the best for this weapon. Then I pick up Perpetual Strength once again, move down further into Heavy Onslaught, pick up Reeling Blow, and I really just move into Extremis Slayer on top of Shadow Stab, and I also pick up the perk here, Shoulder Bash. Replace Distance Stab with Shoulder Bash. While evading/sprinting, tap the attack button to quickly perform an area of effect forward attack. Now, the normal lunging attack on this weapon kind of sucks. It is a huge animation lock, and Shoulder Bash is much faster, and honestly is more useful overall, so I pretty much always pick this up as well. And for the Sniper perk tree, I do pick up the perk Melee Mastery first. Melee damage increases by 20% against Majora's level and higher enemies. This is a pretty strong perk, getting a chunky 20% melee damage buff against the enemies that are probably going to give you the most trouble, which are Majora's and higher, is pretty damn strong, so I do like this one a lot. Now alternatively, you could pick up a Block Break. Shots will penetrate to enemy block stances, dealing 50% of the usual damage. With our weapon perk here, Cleaving Fire, this actually comes out to be a 75% pierce on blocking enemies, but overall I I just don't value this one so highly because there are like 3 enemies in the whole game this actually matters against, and 2 of them being like the Biovore and Sword Warriors are probably the most important, and it does help against them, but not enough to actually take over like a free melee damage buff against pretty much every Majora's and higher enemy, so I think this one's just far better, and this perk sucks. Next perk is Adaptability. Reloading while having low ammo or manually activating Camo Cloak increases melee damage by 25% for 10 seconds. As a sniper class, you are cloaking all the time, even without the Camo Cloak cancel, and a 25% melee damage buff is tremendous, and 10 seconds is a super long uptime, so really you're getting like a 45% increased melee damage buff just like off the rip of your cloak with melee mastery and the adaptability here versus bosses and Majoras and Extremis. Very, very strong. And also the perk up here, High Capacity. We don't really struggle with ammo in this class at all, especially in teams. Like even in true solo, Versatile Precision is enough to get back pretty much all of your ammunition, so I don't think this one's that good. And this one here, Vantage Point, requires you to remain stationary for 2 seconds to get a 20% range damage buff, which isn't like a horrific effect, but remaining stationary in this game is not like super good, so I don't really value this one that highly. Next perk is Iron Grip. Weapon spread and recoil are reduced by 20%, and range damage against Terminus level enemies is increased by 15% for both sniper rifles and stalker bolt rifles. This is the only perk in this whole tree that does anything for our bolt rifle here or our bolt sniper, so pretty much always take this for this build. Next perk I take is Marksmanship. Headshot damage increases by 10% for all squad members. This one does help you hit some breakpoints at times. A very strong option for our bolt sniper with our headshot multipliers. Now some people might like the classic squad renewal and purification combo. This is still very strong. You can definitely use this if you want, but I'm going for something a little bit different today, so I'm picking up this one and moving down here into the perk renewal. A headshot kill restores Camo Cloak's charge by 15%. This is actually a better version of the team perk here, Squad Renewal. Now, it doesn't work for your whole team, but it does actually help you out significantly more in my experience. Really helps you get back your cloak like that second faster, which is really, really useful, like deceptively useful even. Now, Purification up here is obviously better. Manually activating Camo Cloak removes negative status effects and restores all contested health. And this one is just way safer to use with Renewal overall, or the Squad Renewal perk, but Purification can get boring after a while, and hitting some of those breakpoints can be pretty fun, so I decided to take Renewal today. Next perk is Targeted Shot. The first range attack that breaks Camo Cloak deals 75% more damage. Now, we are using a Bolt Sniper, and this perk allows us to hit the breakpoint that one-shot pretty much every Majora's in the game. Very strong perk with this build. You can also like Camo Cloak cancel to get this off constantly, so super powerful option. And the next perk I take is Lingering Concealment. After performing an attack that breaks Camo Cloak, you remain hidden for 2 seconds. This perk is just god tier. It gives you so much utility just like off of your Camo Cloak, and also allows you to Camo Cloak cancel into Targeted Shot all the time, so very strong combination here, which is why I like it. Now, alternatively, you could take the perk up here, Persistence. When Camo Cloak deactivates, you take 20% less health damage, do not lose control upon taking heavy hits, and cannot be knocked back for 10 seconds. This perk is also very powerful. A 20% health damage reduction is strong, especially stacked with Conviction, and no knockback for 10 seconds off of Camo Cloak is also very powerful, especially against things like Lictors and Biovores, but Lingering Concealment I think is overall better, so I decided to take this one today. And for the signature perk tree, we just take Pattern of Excellence. Performing 3 consecutive headshots restores equipment charge by 1. Cooldown is 30 seconds. This perk is just like a top 5 equipment recharge perk in the entire game, and honestly like a top 5 perk period. Spamming 30-second melt-a-bombs, shock grenades, crack grenades is just so damn valuable in this game, and getting 3 headshots consecutively on this class is super easy. And for the other 2 signature perks to even come close to this one, they would need like astronomical buffs, so Pattern of Excellence, just the best perk here by far. And for the prestige perk tree, I do pick up Emperor's Grace. When Camo Cloak activates, you become invulnerable to damage for 2 seconds. This is probably the best perk in this entire tree here, besides like Conviction and maybe Versatile Precision. This one is like an ammo economy enabler, but Emperor's Grace simply allows you to do things that are literally impossible otherwise, like phasing through attacks, because the invulnerability of this perk does count as like the ultimate version of no knockback in Space Marine 2. You will literally phase through enemy attacks. You can also like throw a crack grenade on an enemy and go cloak and not have to worry about it blowing up in your face. Very valuable option. I like this one a lot, and I pretty much always take this. Next perk is Versatile Precision. Performing a kill with your secondary weapon restores 15% of your primary weapon's ammo. Cooldown is 15 seconds. This is just an ammo economy enabler for your class. A super powerful option, one of the best things that was ever added to this class. class, and honestly, it makes weapons like the Bolt Sniper Rifle feel good to play with, because previously the Bolt Sniper's ammo was just horrific to deal with, and this perk completely fixed the weapon. So excellent perk, pretty much always take this one as well. Next, I move over here into the perk Conviction. When your armor is fully depleted, you take 25% less health damage for 15 seconds. This perk will simply save your life. Conviction is one of the best perks in this entire game. Damage reduction to your HP and damage reduction like to your armor as well is just top tier in Space Marine 2, and Conviction is just an incredible perk. This one will put in so much work for you over the course of a game. It simply allows you to like respond to things that would otherwise just like nuke you, so just pretty much always take this. Next perk is Exacting Focus. After a gun strike, you deal 20% more range damage for 10 seconds. This one is just helpful for like Minotaur's hordes, like, you know, you whack a Minotaur's guy, get your gun strike, and you just shoot the guy who's like behind them in the face and cloak. Very powerful, not too hard to use, so I pretty much always pick this one up as well. Now, if you want to take Indomitable Spirit instead of the Exacting Focus for the no knockback on gun strikes, you can, but I think both of these are very good, and honestly, the Sniper has one of the best prestige perk trees in the entire game, period. That is pretty much all there is for this build setup here. The Bolt Sniper Rifle is a ton of fun to play in patch 9.0. These buffs really did help out this weapon quite a bit. It may be due like one more buff and like something to make it not so headshot dependent, because right now the last Fusel is better and it's kind of like nipping at the heels a bit, but Bolt Sniper is in a pretty good spot, all things considered, and has gone through quite the character arc over the course of the game's life cycle. Anyways, guys, if you like content like this, subscribe for more. I will be using a Raptor skin for this gameplay because these guys are known for their marksmanship, so it's quite fitting. And as always, thank you for watching. Take it easy.
Tyranids have no mind for tactics. They shall not see. Active camouflage charge. Only twitching Xenos carapaces remain. Digger Xenos love apples. Filthy burrow eliminated. Launching crack grenade. Inserting fresh stealth ready. Reloading. Amelio line cloak ready. Fester and rot. Xenos abomination. You cannot enter the fortress until the entire system is activated. Inserting fresh magazine. Active camouflage charged. I am a phantom of death. Their numbers are no match for our training. Readying next volley. You cannot enter the fortress until the entire system is activated. Changing magazine. We cannot enter the fortress until the entire system is activated. Inserting fresh magazine. Alien biocore armed. Stealth ready. Unseen, I stalk my target. cannot enter the fortress until the entire system is activated. Launching crack grenade! We cannot enter the fortress until the entire system is activated. Line cloak ready. Free army. I am a phantom of death. We cannot enter the fortress until the entire system is activated. Active camouflage charge. They shall not see me. Fester and rot. Xenos abomination. Line engaged. Line cloak ready. We cannot enter the fortress until the entire system is activated. Stealth ready. Fortress until the entire system is activated. Active camouflage charged. Melter installation done. Lictor could not vanish from my sights. Reloading. Watch out! Line troop ready. Zone troop, coordinate fire! Unseen, I stalk my target. Active camouflage charge. Free army. Arming melter charge. Tyranids have stealth ready. Line cloak ready. We live. Xenos die. Perfect balance. Changing magazine. Synaptic servant slaughtered. Unseen, I stalk my target. Inserting fresh magazine. Stealth ready. Line cloak activated. Reloading. Active camouflage charged. This lift is our way to the cannons. Orders are clear. Advance.
The Tyranids seem to know you're close. They are amassing at the fortress.
They will come at us from all sides, and we
Oh
will
boy.
beat them.
All sides.
precisely what we needed. Be mindful of not just its size, but its weapons, brothers. The defensive cannons will terminate it.
A termination finale. Not my favorite part of the map, but
They shall not see me. Tyranids have no mind for tactics. Inserting fresh magazine.
fuck that guy in particular.
Stealth ready. Camelio line engaged.
You are near the last cannons. You will need to find the manual controls to operate them.
I see the console to speak of. My cloak ready.
Defensive cannons active. Targeting system not functional. Initializing secondary system.
We have landed a powerful blow. We have incoming. Stay back from the Tyranid filth.
Last cannons ready. Establish target with a sidearm to initiate offensive protocol.
Active camouflage charged. It cannot shrug off our cannons. The Titan fires at us. Avoided, we have landed a powerful blow.
Defense cannons defeated. Engage auxiliary generators to resume fire.
Stealth ready. Alien biobomb eliminated. Melter bomb prepped and ready. The Lictor stood no chance. Rearming. We have incoming. Activation complete. Ready to fire.
Convenient time for that bug.
Control has been disrupted. Establish service combat system communication.
I am a phantom of death. Superior tactics bring victory over brute force.
System link has been established. All specs connected.
Keep light between you and the Xenos weapon. Camelio line cloak ready. It cannot shrug off our cannons. Active camouflage charge. Unseen ice stalk my target. We have incoming. We have landed a powerful blow. Stay back from the Tyranid filth. Stealth ready. Camelio line cloak activated. cannot shrug off our cannons. Re-energize the las cannons. Emilio line cloak ready. Fester and rot. Xenos above. We have incoming. They shall not see. We must use the generators and recharge the cannons. Plugs charged.
At the final wheel. My god.
This one is ready.
It's almost over. Alright, it's not moving.
Cannons loaded.
Damn.
Auspex and Fortress communication disrupted. Return to console for reconnection. Communion successful. Cannon targeting link enabled.
The Titan fires at us. Time to end this battle. Avoid its contamination. I am a phantom of death.
Take the shot on those damn towers and unleash divine retribution.